What's up, sneaker fam? It's your boy McFly, the hardest working man in shoetainment today, coming at you again with another real review. If this is your first time over here in Atlanta, McFly, man, I welcome you. I appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to leave a comment, like the video, dislike the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And if this isn't your first time over here in Atlanta, McFly, man, welcome back. You know, I appreciate you guys the most, man. Today, we at it again, man, with another banger review. We got the Nike OG Mac Attacks on deck, man. The shoe first debuted in 1984 and worn by the bad boy of tennis, man, John McEnroe. Earlier, well, I guess a few weeks ago, they released the Travis Scott rendition of this particular shoe, and they had a whole little campaign for it and made like Johnny Mac was cussing Travis Scott out on the conference call. I don't know how real that was. I feel like it was staged to sell shoes, but it is what it is. This shoe released maybe a year before all of that had actually happened. I actually copped this pair a couple weeks ago. They restocked on Nike, and I went on ahead and grabbed. I had been trying to get them, but I just kept missing them or missing, you know, the times or whatever. You know, when you live in the sneaker game, man, you gotta drop on a dime, you know, to get what you're hunting for. And a lot of times I didn't actually have the time, or I couldn't find my size. But shout out to Nike for coming through, hooking your boy up with this joint. They sat around in most sizes, but you know, like most things, the big sizes get gone first. So luckily I was able to reach back after the fact and cop these. Let me know in the comments, man. Do you guys like this shoe? Did you want it? Did you grab it? They've released a ton of colorways. Social Status has had a couple collabs with tearaway accents and all type of stuff. So they really showed the model some love. Like I said, Travis Scott had his own version as well. He just flipped the swoosh around, put some writing on the back, and pretty much the same thing. You know how Travis be doing. But I've always been a believer in OG over hype. So I always go with the OG stuff before I go with the hype stuff. Anyway, the box is fire. As you can see the pattern on the box, that little checkerboard pattern. They also have the same pattern on the tongue. We'll go ahead and get into this review. Ski wooski. You got that all gray outsole. This is officially a tennis shoe for the sport of tennis. I know people call all shoes tennis shoes, but this shoe was actually made for tennis, for a tennis player. Okay, got it? Good. Midsole, all white, wrapping all the way around the shoe. Pretty simple. Then you get into this multi-layered upper. The forefront of the shoe, as you can see, you got this nice smooth leather, how all leather should be. Shout out to the smooth leathers. You got a mesh underlay here on the black portion. Solid touch on that too. It doesn't hurt the shoe at all. So you can see leather, mesh. Boom! Then you get back here, and you've got more mesh in gray, leather, Nike swoosh, leather, ankle collar up here. Your bottom panels are also leather as well. Wrapping around to the back, you see that Nike back there. Medial side matches the lateral side to the T. Got it? See it? Okay. Now, get up here to the tongue. Got a nice little, very, very thin mesh tongue with your checkerboard and that red Nike brand in here. I mean, that tongue is real thin, like thin. Y'all see how thin that is? I mean, that is thin. Interior, sock liner, gray. Does have some writing in here that I did not pay attention to. I guess that's the style code and the size in there. Size 15. Insole is gray. Hop here to the other shoe. Bam! I'll show you the same thing. Both shoes exactly the same. No differences. Shoe looks like a ship. Let's see how long it takes me to get this side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, man, solid shoe. I liked it. I know it's probably not for most folks or whatnot, but I'm into weird things. It's kind of my thing, so it is what it is, man. Sizing wise, I got these in a size 15. I went a full size up and they fit perfect. My advice to you, go at least a half size up. At least go a half size up. You don't necessarily have to go extreme as I did, but you definitely don't want to go at least a half size up to get your right fit, because if you buy true to size, you're going to be up and set all at the same time. So comfort, not too much comfort to be had here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all see that midsole, outsole, just like a Jordan 1, just like a Dunk. You know, your flat base shoes, you know, your insole is the insole is where your comfort gonna come from, not the base of the shoe. So how they play tennis in these back then, boy, that's crazy, because I would not want to play tennis in these. Just like the basketball shoes of old, I would not want to be running up and down the court in a pair of Chuck Taylors. Like, shout out to the ankles of the 70s and 80s, man, the 60s and 70s, whenever, back in the day, black and white. Shout out to the men's ankles, bro. That's still crazy to me, especially being a former basketball player, not pro or nothing, but just a hooper in general. I don't know how they played and have the shoes they played in. But yeah, either way, man, sizing, go at least a half size up. Comfort, not that great. You're going to be looking at like a C, period. Comfort, ain't no other way around it, man. Appreciate you guys watching the video, coming through, and until next time, it's your boy McFly, man. I'll holler at you.